welcome to another Checiegirl Creations DIY video. So today I will be doing an unboxing video for the June Mixed Media subscription box, and this box is themed Fun with Fibres. So let's get to it. Okay, so when you open it, it's all wrapped up in tissue paper, and it'll have this little welcome card, and at the back it would have the contents. So it'll say welcome to the Checiegirl Creations Mixed Media subscription box, and then it'll have the contents. And as I go through everything, I'll read out the contents. So it's all wrapped up in the tissue paper. So first we have this acrylic painting medium, and this is by Dela Brownie, and you get 50 mils of this. So that comes in there, and yours will be wrapped in like cling film so it doesn't leak or anything when it's being sent to you. And there's instructions on how to use this as well, but I'll get to that in a second. And then in this pouch, and you can see that the packaging is like coordinated with what is in the kit, because I like to be able to make packaging that you can use when you're creating with the items in this box as well, which is why it all kind of just goes together. So first we have these two paint pens, and one is black and one is silver, and they're sealed up here. And it's the kind where you like shake and press it down, so you'll see how to use these when I create something with the box. And then there's this paintbrush, which is 2 centimeters like wide, and this is like a synthetic bristles. And I got a brush this size so that it's kind of small but then still big, so that you can be quite loose with it, so you don't get too focused on the detail. So that's what's in this pouch, so I'll put these back. And then in here, and again, same kind of packaging, all coordinating, we have, now this paint is by Royal and Langnickel, by Crafter's Choice, and everyone's getting like slightly different colors. So the color I have here is Viridian, and you get 59 milliliters of this, and everyone gets like a different color. I tend to change around the colors that you get in the kit, so say this will go with that, but then somebody else might get a different color, but I'll still coordinate with the items in the box. And then we have all these kinds of ribbons. So we have some sari silk ribbon, which is this one here. It's quite wide, and it is made from like different scraps of sari fabric that's all like tied together, and you get 1.5 meters of that. And then you have some sari yarn, which again is like scraps all like wound together, and you get 1 meter of this. And then you get some like leaf ribbon, and you get 2.5 meters of this one, and it's like silver leaves, which is quite cool. So it sparkles a bit. It's not really picking it up on camera, but it does sparkle a little bit. So that's like one of the fibre elements that you get in the box. And then you have some beads. You have 2 different kinds of beads, then you get both of them out. Okay, so you have some glass seed beads. I hope you can see that properly. I'll spread it out a little bit in the bag. So some glass seed beads, and you get 9 grams of those. And then you have some more glass beads, and you get 11 grams of these. So that's just quite nice to just add to it. So there's that. And then you get some buttons. You get 7 wooden buttons and they're all different sizes. I've spread them out there so you can see. And these are nice and plain for you to paint them if you like, or just leave them as they are. And then you get like these kind of mirror embellishments. And you can see some of them are blue, but they're not actually blue. That's just like the protective layer that you just peel off when you want to use it. Because then it like stays all shiny. Actually, no, sorry, the blue is the back, but there is a protective layer, and I'll show you when I use them, that you just peel off so that they're nice and shiny. And you get 10 of those. And then you also get a needle, and this is a size 18 needle. And you get one of these. And then you get some, and I don't know how to say it, so I'm going to put it up in camera. It's this line here. I'm not too sure how to say the word, but it's a kind of lace basically, and it's all sorts of different flowers. I'm actually going to take these out to show you. And you get 15 of these, and there's 3 sizes. There's one size, so that's like the medium size. This is a larger size. And then this is the smaller size. So you have a nice selection there. And again, I made them plain, so if you want to paint them you can, but then if you just want to add like a kind of white element to your piece, then you can as well. Okay, so those are the embellishments. And then you have 2 embroidery skeins, and again you'll get different colors of these. The colors you'll get will coordinate with the paints you get. So I'll show you there, so you can see that looks quite nice. So you have a nice orange, a really nice bright orange, and a nice bright light blue. And you get 8 meters on each. So that is this package. So I'll just quickly put these back in so they don't get misplaced. Okay, and then we have 3 different kinds of fabric. So you have some embroidered chiffon fabric, and you get 40 centimeters by 38 centimeters, and it's wrapped up in this like little piece of twine. Well, not twine really, it's like cotton kind of yarn. And so you get 40 centimeters by 38 centimeters. And I won't open it up now because then I have to wrap it back up again, but when I use it you'll see all the patterns. So it's a nice floral pattern. And then you have some plain chiffon fabric, and this one you get 62 centimeters by 38 centimeters. And again, that's all nicely wrapped up, and you can even use this to add a little element or something if you want to tie on like a button or something onto what you're making. And then you have some satin fabric, and again this is plain and nicely wrapped, and you get 55 centimeters by 39 centimeters. And then I'll come to that later. You get some handmade paper, and you get 2 sizes. You get 4x4, which are these, and then you get 2.5 by 6 inches, and that's like an approximate size of these 2. And I'll take them out to show you. And you get 7 of the 4x4 sheets and 2 of these of the larger ones. So you get a yellow and green, and again these papers do coordinate with what's in the box. And then here you get a purple, like 2 kinds of browns. It's like a kind of warm brown. There was more like a burgundy actually. Yeah, it's a burgundy. Get this like white, and it's got some leaves in there, which is really cool. You get 2 red sheets, and these are really nicely textured handmade paper, which is nice. And then you get like a dark blue. So those are the papers you have. And anybody who has seen these videos before or have bought any of the previous boxes will see that a lot of this is fabric, or to do it like fabric, because I thought I would try something different. So you'll see in a second what the base will be. So the base is really two things. So you have your embroidery hoop, which is 8 by 8. So it's a wooden embroidery hoop, and then you get this sheet of undyed cotton fabric, and this is 12 by 12, so that it is big enough so that you can use it with the embroidery hoop. So that's like your base together. But you don't even have to use this because actually some of the fabric that you have here would probably be big enough to use with the hoops, so you don't even have to use this as the base. But I thought this would be quite nice as the base. Is nice and plain, and it's not like too treated, so it'll be really nice to work on. So which is why it's called Fun with Fibres. So anybody who's into like textiles but sorry, and has seen the other boxes but thought I'm not really into like the paint and stuff, this is your box. And now for the instructions for this acrylic painting medium. So I just made a little quick like kind of booklet for you guys. So it has the instructions, which I've copied off like the tub of acrylic pouring medium that I got this from, so that you have the exact instructions that the producers give to you. So they're basically, first they explain what the medium is, so, and you can pause it there if you want to read that. And then they have the mixing proportions, so I'll use these while creating, and then they just have how to clean it. So that is for this one. And then I just included a quick picture of basic embroidery stitches. And if say you can't understand how to do the stitches from this like diagram, you can just look these up on YouTube, because it does have the names of all the stitches on here, so you can see how to make them. And I probably will have to do that with a few of them because some of them are new to me, because I don't do embroidery. So yeah, so that is what has come in the box. I will turn off the camera and move this to the side, and then we will start the creative process. So yeah, if there are still a few of these boxes in stock, so please do follow the link in the description below, where you can purchase your very own box on my Tigtail site. And there'll also be links to the previous boxes, which there's still a few in stock as well, if you say want to try something different. And I will link to the playlist that has all the unboxing videos and all the processes of me creating with the box, because I do try to do a few videos per box, so that you can see how far these supplies stretch and how else you can use them, even once say you've used the main base and most of the products, how you can still use them on something else you might have. And normally I would add different things for my supplies, like glue and stuff, but I thought I would try to only attach things with the embroidery thread. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I thought I would do that. And that's really the point of the box, to be able to not have to take too much of the supplies from your own collection to create something using the box. So all you should really have to add is scissors if you want to use them, like water if you're using paint, glue if you need to stick something down, but really everything, almost everything that you need is in the box. So I'll stop talking, I will move on, and I will be back to start creating with this box.